Okay, so we're a little pressed for time today. We've taken this PowerPoint out because today we are supposedly lining these walls. You still see I don't have insulation in. I've got like 2 hours before Dad gets here to get that in. We've planed more of that wall, we've put more material on, and it is what it is at this point. Okay, so finally moving this bit of timber so that my flush box actually fits in nicely. I'll just be knocking that out and banging it straight back in so it lines up under there. With this PowerPoint down a little lower, and we've set up for one in this corner. So this is what we're doing, this is how it's happening. We've got wire up there for our lights, real super messy right now. But when I put the bats in for up there, we'll fix that up quite a bit. Considering moving the light switch from this position to over to this wall, so that at the moment, the way the door's set up, the door's going to open this way into the room, which I think is just bad. Like it should be opening, I think, into the wall. It saves you a lot of space. But yeah, I don't really want to have to mess around changing this frame up either. Sort of just needs to be done and stop procrastinating, if you will. So I also got to change this light switch up so that this bit of wood is not hindering it, if you will. So yep, whole bunch to do, not a lot of time to do it. I've got a couple of sawhorses to put together downstairs as well. So yep, again, Dad showing up, a couple hours, we've just got to get it done. There, doesn't look a lot different, but it will suck the PowerPoint in closer to the room. Just like that. Now, there is a little bit of a gap here for me to be able to take these cables past and down to this PowerPoint, but I'm still going to drill it out, because why not? It's not that hard to change which way the door swings in and out. So last minute decision, we're taking a light switch and moving it to here. And just like that, just move it over to here. And this is why you have a little bit of extra slack if you even need to change stuff into doing that. That hole up there though, on the angle, real bastard, because there's like 4 nails in that spot. So even though I've got a nail biter auger bit, didn't like doing it. So, but we got through, and that's going to sit flush, and that's just a little nicer so that when you open the door, say goodnight, turn it off, it's right there. I mean, you could do there, but it's another stretch. So, yep, that'll be nice. The PowerPoint won't line up with it, but not too worried about that, because it'll still be on the outside of what will eventually be, likely, a queen-size bed there for the kid when it gets a little older. So, yep, trying to plan ahead. Trying. Alright, so time to clean this room up, and then we'll get some bats in here with some knives and some tape measures. We shouldn't need anything else. We can just do that. Do that fast. Yep. Even Sparkies from time to time clean up the worksite. Not all the rumours are true. So, another few points of notice. I've had to take my computer cable out from the hole in the wall, so that sucks. But we'll leave that one in there because it'll stay behind. That one has a single cable going to it, and 3 to that PowerPoint. So just how it is. Ripped out this piece that was the feed from the old circuit that didn't have an earth with it. And I still got to replace this wire here because it's only a 2-core, and that's going to the light above the computer. So I might even just put another wire in there now and leave a coil up there to deal with that some other time, because that hole's not particularly small, well, not particularly big. And just for reference as well, this is the same weekend as Emma's baby shower. Yeah. So here she is making some sushi and got some cupcakes in the oven. This is her friend Megan.
Hi.
Hello to the world. And they've got a heater on in the kitchen.
to the world.
Why is the heater on in the kitchen?
Because I'm very cold.
You're not working hard enough. That's alright. So, yep, this is just for reference. Dad should be here any minute, so we'll get these pink bats ready for him. And we can get into that. So here's the bats. The Bradford Gold stuff we've purchased, and that particular bale is acoustic rated, which will be going on that wall. But yeah, Auntie Lisa and Uncle Dion have gifted a whole bunch of it to us, which is really, really good. So shout out to you guys. Thank you very much for that. Just reading that this one here is rated for the ceiling, and this one, the bag's inside out, so it's sort of hard to tell. Oh, man, already coughing. Oh, yep. And so this stuff, that and that one, that's for the wall. So I'll quickly put that stuff in, push this off to the side into a corner for the moment, and then we'll see how far we can get. So that should be here within about 15 minutes, so we'll see. So, turns out half that insulation that we got donated is for the ceiling, and we've got 2 bags of ceiling bats and 1 bag of acoustic bats, so I'm going to have to head to Mitre 10 again to get proper wall insulation for the rest of it. But we've made a start. Turns out it's really easy. You just sort of got to hold the bat in, slice down so that you get the right thickness. You don't want it too thick, but you definitely don't want it too thin. Friction fit, as they say. So, and also no gaps. So in places like this, I've had to like stuff a whole bunch of extra pieces in to make it so that it fits properly. And then in behind these bits, there's a bit of a gap, so I've put like an extra bit in that gap as well, because any weak points that don't have this in it, the heat will escape from. So that's right, we've got a Mitre 10 account now, set that up during the week, so nice little bonus from them. Cheers, Mitre 10. We'll get down there and get some more. But in the meantime, again, Dad's not here, maybe 5 minutes away, so I better just wait for him. Maybe stick some blue bits up to hold the ceiling bats while I wait. Job's on today, got all the boys helping out. These straps to help keep these bats up. We'll head off and get some materials and let them get to it. Bloody good to have some family help, eh? So there's been a hell of a lot of progress. This is how it's looking. Just marking out now.
Is there a brush and shovel?
What are you up to, Andrew?
Hey, what?
What are you up to?
Just marking the points where we can put some screws up so we don't cover it up, you know?
Because, yeah, these vertical studs don't always line up.
And Reece, how do you think the cleaning's going inside the room itself? Do you think we're actually doing a good job sweeping and brooming and shoveling here?
Yeah, I
You
don't
think that's
think anyone
actually-
could do better.
Is there a tradesman's job this as well?
Tradesmen, I thought it was the boys' job.
Oh, good tradesman cleans up after him. That's why you're not a tradesman. And you're still the boy. Yeah, learn something every day.
Alright. We've just measured out the full lights. We'll go 1100 instead of exactly 2/3. Then we'll miss all the timber. It'll still look alright. We've got this central piece of wood here that our pieces of jib are going to hopefully meet and match along that edge there. If everything's done right, we'll bring the jib lifter that's in the hallway there, bring that through shortly. $30 worth of hire, so should be make it a lot easier though. So yeah, this is how we're doing.
Don't even start.
So we got the Mitre 10 jib lifter here. We're just saying that it's seen some better days. It's wobbly as shit. Yeah, it's still a $2,000 bond if you want to hire it, which apparently they'll take if you return it damaged, but it's not in the great condition in the first place. So anyway, so you take the jib, you sit it on these pieces here, and then the whole top piece will tilt up, make it flat, and then you crank the handle to winch it up to the ceiling. So easy as that. But
Yep.
Good job on that too. So what are we, Sam, now? We're 2.
so this jib we've got is 2.4 meters long. Is there a side? Does it matter which way it goes up?
This is like a...
Yeah, will be.
Yeah, this side is... This side. Yeah, we're good. That's it.
This is the way to go?
Yeah.
Alright.
Side on the
There's
roof.
a beveled edge here for plastering too.
Sweet.
So yeah, that's right. You got it around the right way.
That's what I pushed together first, so it's
Alright.
damage the engine.
Alright. So how do we tilt it?
I'll stand back, so I go on the other side so I can't slide off.
Yeah. Reese just got clonked in the head before. Right. And this should take pretty much all the weight so that we're not having to go crazy and have our shoulders sting from holding it above our heads for too long.
Just special where that goes to, because we want to cut it yet, don't we?
Yeah, so it's actually going to be spinning around and going this way, innit?
We're going across that way, aren't we?
This way.
That way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Long wheels so we can scoot
Yeah.
around. Good thing you swept up, Gabe. You did a good job there, mate.
yeah, there's a reason for it. It looked like madness at the time, I know.
There's a method to the madness.
Are we going to go this way soon?
Yep. So then it would meet in the middle. So,
Cut this board's ends on here, eh?
yep. So we need to, I guess, see how much out it
Well,
is
we can measure.
from the roof to the middle.
We could measure.
And then-
We could crank it up, mark it on the board, and then lower it back down and cut it.
Yeah.
'Cause,
Should be easy to cut.
we're cutting it about here, though, aren't we?
I'll get a straight edge and the knife. Sweet.
First screw into the jib, into the baby's room. Whoop whoop.
Perfect. Yeah, that's just like that little plastic bit nubs it off so you can't pierce the paper and ruin the strength.
Yeah, it's good the old man bought one along. I don't know where you're on it.
That's how you like for a reason.
Oh, yeah.
Sweet.
That's the only reason I come to bring me a battery drill.
Use the old tools again.
What's the spacing on those, Sam? That you studied up on that bit of jib fixing thing?
I wouldn't read too far into it.
Well, do it yourself.
But there'll be one. So we're getting there. We've learnt that there are two different sizes of caulking guns for different sizes of canister. So my one just wasn't good enough for this jib glue. I've decided to do just a couple of screws on in the middle of it as well, because when we did one or two, like it really did pull it up. And as good as the glue is, I'm sure, yeah, just going a little bit more never hurt a soul. But pretty slow process. You can see why if you didn't have a lifter like this, it'd be bloody strenuous, because, well, it's probably been an hour and a half since we started that first piece. We've nearly just finished the second, so yeah, it takes time. And this is with some people that know what they're doing now, so yeah. Yeah, bloody good. This one piece of pink bats in the corner is a bit manky, so we've just added a little bit of extra strappage to keep that up. That's right. And for future reference, we'll have 1100 for our light switches, and that far up from the wall, and that should be right in the middle. So that should be good. Onwards. Got the sight light out, third piece of jib up. It's 4:10. Get this ceiling done tonight, and then we can crack on with the walls tomorrow. Been a big day for everyone involved.
So how's this? Pull this out, is it? No. Oh, you actually need to spin them around, turn it around, so. Well, you're not going with the offcut today?
Well, we haven't got enough cut.
Nah, not yet.
Oh, you do. Yep.
I know you're a thinker, but you just overthought it.
Some techniques never die.
Hold them tight, right?
Yep.
Beautiful.
Teamwork.
3 people that make the mark. Who's the cutter today?
So we've got these dobs of glue, and we've done that while they're doing
That's
this.
free-handed, right?
Roger. Rotor break 10-4.
Turns out jib isn't too bad.
Free-handed.
Come on,
So all the strength in jib is in the paper.
How to make a pillow?
As long as you cut through that jib, through that paper, when you go to snap it, it goes okay.
No, it's only Sam's place.
Yeah, I'm cutting to the left of the line just so we can measure once, cut twice if we have to. See how builders working it.
Zoom in on your face.
Full of concentration.
Yeah.
Whoa, whoa! Moving the speed on the end there.
Right, I'm to the left of the line, which means we've undercut, which means we can take more off if we need to.
Why should we get to take more off?
Because,
Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Bang, bang.
Scoot, scoot.
Scoot, scoot. Oh gosh.
Yeah, the offcut we can use the other two. Whoa! On the top. Is that going to peel the paper up?
Oh mate, they would have fucked it.
Hey!
Absolute crap.
Absolute.
Hold it up, easy. Rips.
Oh, no faith in the old skill.
No, it's still pretty good faith, but don't want to fall on you.
Yeah. Help us, eh?
Awesome. So I had a little bit of rotten timber up there. Couldn't get the last screw in, but that's alright. There's plenty more in the rest of that sheet. So we've done a few in the middle, just in case. But the roof, the ceiling is on. Looks bloody good. So, yeah. Shit. We'll take this with a jib lifter back tomorrow, to Mitre 10. But we'll call that a day. Chuck it in the car right now, yeah.
We'll have a cup of tea.
Yeah, cup of tea, yeah.